The fusion of mid-century modern's defining characteristics with the necessary spatial economy of a tiny home results in an extraordinary aesthetic declaration, precisely summarized by the theme, Pure Midcentury Elegance, tiny house living with beautiful simplicity. This specific design synergy is a profound indicator of the lasting resonance of the post-war 1950s and 60s style, definitively confirming that its fundamental components, crisp structural lines, organic forms, devotion to utility, and a reverence for natural elements are uniquely suited to supporting a minimalist, streamlined life. Far from visually shrinking the already constrained area, the mid-century aesthetic delivers a purposeful, high-quality simplicity. The guiding principle mandates that only items that possess inherent beauty and clear function are retained, guaranteeing that every component, from artisanal furniture to distinctive light fixtures, is a top-tier piece contributing to an overriding atmosphere of sophisticated peace. Through this intentional curation, the tiny dwelling is elevated beyond a simple shelter, transforming into an authentic, functional work of art. From an architectural standpoint, the mid-century tiny home excels by placing a premium on openness and abundant light, two indispensable factors for creating a sensation of expansive space within limited confines. This effect is masterfully achieved through characteristic structural features, such as low-slung, horizontal roof profiles like the prevalent shed or flat roof designs, and the strategic incorporation of extensive glazing. Elements like vast picture windows or dramatic glass sliding doors are employed to visually dissolve the separation between the indoor environment and the surrounding landscape. Internally, the spaces radiate a welcoming, rich material palette. Deep-toned hardwoods, particularly classics like teak and walnut, are frequently chosen for integrated storage and flooring, establishing a striking natural contrast against crisp white walls and injecting a strong sense of enduring quality and warmth. The interior is furnished primarily with pieces that are streamlined and close to the ground, boasting iconic geometric silhouettes and those signature slender, tapered legs, a choice that maximizes visible floor area while simultaneously functioning as sculptural focal points of the design. Critically, this beautiful simplicity is the engine that directly powers the efficiency and appeal of the tiny house existence. The mid-century design philosophy inherently demands rigorous organization. Visual clutter is intrinsically incompatible with its refined, clean appearance. This architectural imperative gently compels residents to embrace a more disciplined, yet profoundly liberating minimalist habit, ensuring the compact environment remains consistently serene and impeccably ordered. Furthermore, the style allows for the intentional introduction of bold, highly saturated color accents such as deep olive green, electric turquoise, or rich ochre yellow, often introduced via textiles, throw pillows, or singular pieces of contemporary art. These vibrant touches add depth and visual dynamism without ever sacrificing the underlying sense of clean elegance. By successfully harnessing the timeless grace of the mid-century era, these miniature residences offer an uplifted, distraction-free way of life, definitively proving that a constrained living space can indeed be a personal sanctuary of refined, unpretentious elegance. The deliberate intersection of the mid-century modern aesthetic and the structural requirements of a compact dwelling results in a remarkable design outcome, best described by the phrase, pure mid-century elegance, tiny house. Living with beautiful simplicity, this architectural blend serves as strong evidence for the timeless relevance of the 1950s and 60s style, affirming that its core design tenets, namely its uncluttered geometry, organic forms, dedication to function, and deep respect for natural textures, are perfectly suited to creating a streamlined, minimalist lifestyle. Far from making the limited floor area feel smaller, the mid-century approach introduces a measured, high-quality restraint. The underlying design principle insists on retaining only those objects that possess genuine utility and inherent beauty, thereby guaranteeing that every single item, from a handcrafted piece of furniture to a signature lamp, represents a superior choice that contributes to an overarching sense of curated sophistication and domestic calm. This meticulous selection process transcends the home's basic function. transforming the small structure into a truly authentic, livable piece of art. From a construction perspective, the mid-century tiny house shines by prioritizing unobstructed views and maximized light exposure, which are vital elements for achieving the illusion of spaciousness within constrained dimensions. This powerful effect is masterfully realized through defining structural elements, such as long, low-profile rooflines, like the clean lines of shed or flat roofs, combined with the extensive use of transparent surfaces. Features such as floor-to-ceiling picture windows or broad glass sliding doors are employed specifically to visually merge the interior living space with the exterior surroundings. Inside, the color and texture palette is deliberately warm and inviting. Rich, dark hardwoods, most notably authentic teak or walnut, are frequently incorporated into built-in storage solutions and flooring, providing a luxurious, earthy contrast against the predominant white walls and establishing a powerful sense of enduring quality. Furnishings are chosen for their sleek, ground-hugging profiles, often featuring iconic geometric outlines and the characteristic slender, tapered legs. This selection is strategic, ensuring furniture occupies minimal visual and physical space while simultaneously acting as striking sculptural accents. Crucially, this core concept of beautiful simplicity is what ultimately drives the efficiency and desirability of occupying a tiny home. The mid-century design philosophy inherently demands a commitment to meticulous organization. Any form of clutter immediately undermines its clean, polished look. This strict aesthetic necessity gently but firmly compels the inhabitants to adopt a more disciplined and ultimately liberating minimalist routine, ensuring the compact environment consistently maintains a state of serenity and flawless order. Furthermore, the style expertly permits the calculated insertion of vibrant, highly saturated color notes such as deep indigo, vivid saffron, or rich burnt sienna introduced judiciously through textiles, pillows, or singular pieces of graphic artwork. These intentional bursts of color provide visual energy and a touch of personality without ever compromising the fundamental sense of clean elegance. By successfully drawing upon the enduring grace of the mid-century period, these miniature residences offer a genuinely elevated, distraction-free quality of life, providing conclusive proof that a limited living area can indeed function as a personal oasis of cultivated, understated style. The harmonious blend of the classic mid-century modern aesthetic with the strict necessity for spatial efficiency in a tiny house yields an exceptional design triumph, perfectly captured by the idea of pure mid-century elegance. Tiny house. Living with beautiful simplicity? This specific convergence of styles stands as definitive proof of the lasting relevance of 1950s and 60s architecture, validating that its foundational principles,